Hello everybody and welcome back to the Highlands Fishing expansion. In the previous episode I almost finished a complete bale, but I think we're about 38, maybe 40 litres short of actually producing it, yeah. So, what I have done is I have created a little pile of hay. Because as you can see we're 99% full. I just can't believe how close we are. Couldn't really be much closer. So our little pile here should provide enough to be able to finish this bale. There we go. Okay. Right. So we'll just deposit that just here. We can move that to the sheep at some stage, probably today. But there we go. That was the first job I wanted to do. Now the second job is to get over to here, because as you can see we've got many roof shingles, tiles, and we really do need to deliver them to the castle, because the castle requires them for the next step, or even the current step I think. So yeah, they need to be moved. And then we have these other bales over here which need to be put nicely into the storage shed. We've got a bobcat for that, so we won't be using the auto stacker, we'll just clear the field with the bobcat. Need to move the sprayer as well. But yeah, whoops, yep, lots to do. We'll put them into that shed there. That's now the full-time hay bale shed, and this one over here is the machine shed. So let's get these loaded up. Like, we could move on and get even more produced, but I'm pretty certain, we'll have to have a look when we get there, but I'm pretty certain that we are actually restricting the castle, the progress, because it does not have any of these. It's got the stones and it's got the wooden products, but it does not have any of these. So let's just work this out. Yeah, we'll easily get these on board. Be a nice full load. We're here. So yeah, that is quite a heavy load for it. But it's going to give us some money, and it's going to give us the opportunity to continue progressing. Actually they're worth a lot. They're worth much more than the stone. So what are we on? We're on step 11 still, but we won't be for too long, because we are... I think we're about to move on. But anyway, yeah, we need to move those bales. So it's processing 3,000 litres of shingles. We've just delivered 8,000, so it's all good for quite some time. I would hope it's going to use the shingles on one section and then continue building another section, so we don't have to continuously deliver shingles. But if we do, no problem, because it is the stonemason is assigned to keep making shingles. So yeah, my bobcat should be lurking in this workshop slash shed. It's actually both. Yeah. Although we probably won't be able to keep it in here for too long, because I think we're going to be storing bales in this whole area, and to utilise the space I'm going to have to fill this area here where we were parked before we fill the middle piece. So yeah, probably the last time we'll be parking in there for quite some time. But I think, from what I can remember, we can carry two at a time, but then only one at a time when putting them in the shed. These are rather big. Quite tricky to manoeuvre into position. And do the sheep over here require any hay? Well, no. As you can see, they've got a good stack over there. Oop. The joys of a skid steer. Oh, blimey. That is the field cleared for this year. We won't be cutting it again this year, there's absolutely no need to. And actually, yeah, if I can put these in here neatly, I can still park in here. It's amazing how many you can squeeze in. It's actually a bigger shed than you... Well, maybe you do think it's big, but I said it was quite small. It's bigger than I thought it was. But the biggest limitation is are the beams. We've got these beam columns coming down, and yeah, they make it a little bit tricky to get the bales in between, but you can do it. Look at that, we've got all this space to manoeuvre. In fact, I might even be able to do a spinny in here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Almost, I've rammed the wall. Well, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't have... Oh, my tractor's over there. We're probably going to need the sprayer down at the other field, so... Oh, don't you come with me. I know you like this tractor, but no, you stay here. Well, I suppose what I could do is spray the grass field once more, ready for next spring. Then it's all sorted, and then we can take the sprayer back. And then I think when we're back down at the other farm, I will move the bale which we just created down there. We'll give it to the sheep. The other sheep have produced quite a few pallets of wool, which I've moved out of the trigger. But I don't think it's time. I think it's it's April, isn't it? It is April. We've done that many times before. Wool, there we go, April. So it couldn't really be worse. So that's why I've done nothing with it. So, yeah, I'm just going to really quickly spray this. It will not take long at all. Hopefully we can spray it, because I think we're still in the same month when I cut it. So it shouldn't be a problem, but you just never know. Fertilised, yeah, so we've got the single application automatically, because it's a grass field. And then do that. Yep, that's working. Good. Okay. I might as well try out this new shed, since I've got nothing in it. Oh yes, that's very nice. Sprayer fits nicely under there. So, although it feels like it's almost winter, I suppose it is, we have still got this field to harvest. The sunflowers. Won't be today, well it won't be this month, it might be in this episode. Hopefully it will be this episode actually. A few people were saying that this gap here is too small. I quite like it like that. If I had something really big to go through here, I'll just go the other way. Yeah, because that's the thing. Even this for the UK is quite a big spacious area, we do have some very tight areas. So anyway, the JCB. Here it is. We can put the baler down in that shed as well. And then we can move the bale. Still got these bales in this field, but I can't really see the point in moving them until we sell. We're going to sell them in December. We'll just auto stack them once, and then next spring we can drill the field. Obviously, if it was real life, I know that it's a bad idea to leave them in the field individually because they're all going to get wet. Even stacking them is better. But there's no deterioration or devaluation at all in this game. Okay, so here is our bale. 9,000 litres. And also, actually, yeah, before I do move on, we need to make sure we sell any canned peas, because this is actually the best month for canned peas. Yeah, we're certainly not in a hurry to deliver another bale to here. So there we go. I did see at least one pallet of canned peas, so we'll go and retrieve that. Walter's got his Halloween decorations and his Christmas decorations out. Just the one? That's unfortunate. I wonder how long it's going to be until the second pallet appears. Ah, quite some time. So it does seem kind of crazy to take one pallet of canned peas. Canned peas. CA, there we go. Ah, it seems to have shifted. That's interesting. Very interesting. But that's at the same time quite promising, although I think we'll just go and sell them anyway. We'll have more for the next month. So where is the seaside restaurant? It's there, and it doesn't even have a view of the sea. How does that work? Seaside, I suppose it doesn't need to. Seaside chip shop. It's for their mushy peas, isn't it? Small, 250. Big, 470. How unrealistic. The prices here, actually I don't know about Scotland, but the prices in England are insane. Hello. Let's go and take them their peas so they can mush them up. Change of plan. This place is offering more money. They'll have to get their peas from somewhere else. Look at that, 9,359. So I think that's the place that gives you the 20% bonus as well. So I think we'll always be delivering to here. But yeah, good grief, one pallet. We've got so much to process still. So I think the sooner we sleep, the better. And we've got a few more peas in the trailer to tip. I do have the manual tipping mod now, so it makes it much easier and faster to tip in a shed. As for here, we can just tip whatever. There's nothing to hit. Okay, well that's gonna take a while, isn't it? Let's go and sleep. Problem is, this tree's going to start singing at me. It's still a bit dark. Well, we can keep tipping. Looks like it has been anyway, automatically overnight. But yeah, the sooner we can get the next peas to the sell point, I'm sure the better. It shifted it again. The price is it's just really good. It doesn't seem to change actually at the kiosk. Always seems to be the same. It's good. So are our sunflowers ready? I certainly hope so. Would be nice to be able to do them today. No, okay. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We still only have one pallet. In which case, there's not really much to do in this month. Because I'm going to do spring cropping, spring drilling. And that one's only just spawned, doesn't it? They're pretty peas. Pretty peas. These would be so rotten by now. They've been in the trailer in the rain. So anyway, is that price coming down? Nope, seems fairly static. That's good. So in that case, I'd like to wait for a second crate to appear. But as you can see, it's not going to be any time soon. So we're just going to have to take one. Luckily, the place we're going to is really close. Very local. Oh yeah, and as for fish, well, I did deliver a serious amount of fish food, so I'd be surprised if they've got through it all. Okay, so the quarry still has water, that's good. The stonemason will have produced things, we'll have to go and check up on that. The offshore aquaculture farm is fine. The preserved food factory, as we know, is fine. The sawmill, actually that needs to be all deactivated. It would be good to sell that place. And the young fish farm is empty. But, yeah, I think they've... What have they got? They've got a serious amount in storage, waiting to distribute. So yeah, we don't need to do anything with that for quite some time. Bunker silo is done fermenting. Crikey, everything's happening at once. And we can go and make another £10,000. Nice. And we'll have another one very soon. In the morning. But before we do anything else with the peas, let's go and have a look at our stonemason, which I've lost. That one. Yeah, it's a lot of shingles, but we're going to need them. So it is doing long planks currently, which it's got all of, I think. I don't think it needs any more. I'm pretty sure it's done. So, well, if we do need any more, we've got some down at the sawmill. But look at this. It's coming along nicely. We're on step 12, soon to be step 13, I reckon. We will have this done by Christmas. I just need to make sure of it. I said it with the temple. How wrong was I? I didn't realise the temple was such a unbelievably big project. But this one is much more manageable. So, I would rather take more than less. So I think what I would do is I will sleep and then we'll head down to the stonemason and we'll pick up a load of shingles. So, yeah, back to the farmhouse, and also we should have the, well, we'll definitely have the sunflowers ready next month. Whoa. Well, that was an accident. Let's pretend that never happened. I could have just not put it in the video. Anyway, that's a full spawn point. I'm also getting a notification to say that the spawn point over the sheep is full. Yep, so we'll just slide these across. We are actually going to be making quite a bit of money in the spring from wool. I think the other sheep are too young, so we probably won't be making a great deal from these. But when they're not too young, they're going to be producing a lot. But I think probably when they are not too young... Oh, wow. I spoke too soon. Yeah, we'll have to get the spinnery, because I think we'll probably want to automatically distribute these. Be a much better idea. So probably sooner rather than later. Anyway, let's get these shingles loaded up and taken to the castle. Yeah, this is probably biting off a bit more than we can chew. Getting up that hill is a challenge. Well, we've made it. So we'll just get our castle progress and then we can hopefully do our sunflower harvest. Well, I haven't checked, but it has to be ready because it's November and it's the last month you can harvest. And it wouldn't have let me put the crop in if it wasn't going to be ready in time. So yeah, almost certainly ready. Wow, we've already got the roof on in what feels like a fairly early stage. I'm guessing it's doing it in blocks then. It's going to do this side and it's going to do that side. Imagine, but who knows? It's taken all of that. So it is on step 15. Still, oh yeah, 15, yeah. And it's almost on 16. Just doing some castle stone processing. But yeah, that is impressive. Loving this. Okay then, so yeah, let's just have a quick look. I don't even know why I'm bothering to double check because it has to be ready, but yeah, I'll double check. Better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Yeah, there you go. It's ready. So, which header? This is the next thing. Which header would I safely put on here? I think anything, actually. If it can run this header, probably even the biggest corn header you can get is probably smaller than this. So, yeah, I think anything. Let's have a look at the store. Well, the biggest case header here is 10 meters, and the biggest header overall is 13 meters, although there is quite a price difference. That one folds, which is nice, but it's a meter smaller and a lot more expensive. Although, yes, you would have to pay for the header trailer. So that's not a bad size. And it is a case. So to lease it, it would be £4,488. I think for the very small amount that we have, we'll just rent that one. Of course, we will need to rent the trailer for it as well. Let me just get the combination for it. Okay. 637. Yeah, I think it would be the most wise financial thing to do. Here comes a bus. Good job I made this passing place. But yeah, I have made this combine rather wide. Just look at this, the chunkiness of these wheels. They are very chunky. I'm going to slow down time. There we go. Yes, it's a very nice combine actually. I do not regret getting this one at all. Very good choice. Wise decision, I would say. Now, can I get it on the trailer without crushing my additive? Yep. That's the benefit of having a nice tall machine. You can just let things go under you. Now, this field isn't that big anyway, so what I should have done is I should have had 3 fields. 3 fields of sunflowers, just to make this really worthwhile. But yeah, once we've got this first one done, we'll head up to what used to be the grass field, and we'll do that one. Probably next time, actually. We'll do one today, and then one next time. Oh, blimey. What's going on here? Oh dear. Nasty. Well, looks like they've left me enough space to get through. Oh, blimey. Come on. Nutter in a combine on the way. So yeah, that's the field there. It's not big. However, having said that, I think we're going to have to drive in the crop to get the combine's header in. This is why I was tempted by the folding header. There's a lot to be said for those folding headers. But it was heavier, it was more expensive. I don't think I have crop obstruction on, do I? No. So we can just pop it over here. There we go. And we'll get that attached. So, sunflowers, they're like canola. It doesn't really fill the combine that quickly. But we'll bring a tractor and trailer across in a minute. There we go. I do honestly hate driving in the crop. I always think it looks terrible. But sometimes it has to be done. It's the same with real life. I've seen it done. There's some extremely tight fields in this country, and the only way of getting the combine in is literally to either not drill that area in the gateway, or just to drill it and drive in the crop. You can't... Well, there's no two ways about it. Not possible. Right. Off we go. As always, I'm cutting it fine. Will we have enough space in the combine to reach the end? I think we will. Pretty sure we will. The thing I always find amazing is how little there is coming out the back. Sunflowers. There's no dust. Well, there's a little bit of dust. But yeah, very little seems to actually go through the machine and come out the back. It's like it all goes up here. All those lovely sunflower seeds. Yep, actually in the end it was quite comfortable. We easily made it. So, I think what I'll do is I'll take the header off and then we'll go over to the hedge and we'll unload. And I think, yeah I did didn't I? I freed up one bay in the soybean shed. So we actually can still put this in the shed, which is great. Which means we're storing oats, barley, canola, soybeans, which I forgot to sell, and now sunflowers. All in 2 sheds. 5 bays, 5 different crop types. Really good. Love this system. Although, we probably don't even need to unload yet. Just depends how full this is going to be. Oh no, it'll be full enough, yeah. We're going to empty it. It would feel like a strange ending as well if I just said, bye for now. Whilst parked in the middle of the road. Let's go and unload it. So we finished off there from that field at 20,031 litres. Yes, so that bay is empty. I am going to put it in here because this is going through a dryer. Just saving first in case for some reason it messes up, but I don't think it will do. I think it will be fine. We should see this crop entering over here. Yep. It's like I'm actually tipping here, but it's been through a dryer. So that is great. perfect. We are going to leave it here though. Next time we'll do the field at the top. I can just quickly show you it. Here it is. Can't really see much because we can't see the crop for the crop. Anyway, but we can't see the field for the crop. Thanks for watching everybody, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.